What's up? It's your girl Wealthy V, and welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing? I hope all is well. I'm back with an update. I'm back with an update. Now, first of all, I just want to say thank you to anybody who commented on my last video. I think that is the most comments I've gotten on any video thus far. And so I definitely went through and I read every comment. I laughed. I was appreciative for the honesty and like just straight to it. Like, I like them kind of comments. I like those type of people, which lets me know I'm in the right place and I'm doing the right thing, because the people that talk like me are in my comments speaking truth, and I like that. So anyway, for those who are not aware of what I'm talking about, in my last video, and you may want to go back and watch it for yourself so that you can get like the full details on what happened. I had a friend that I gave a service to, a hair service to, and she agreed to pay. And at the time of her service, she did not pay. So I was asking my friends, my viewers, my homies, what should your girl do? Because I don't play about my coins. So I take it very personal when you steal a service from me, okay? So again, I definitely listened to everybody's advice, and this is what I came up with. So initially, my first instinct was to cut her ass off, just straight stop dealing with her, because the space I'm in right now, I don't have time for none of that. I don't have time to teach you how to treat me as a friend, as a associate, whatever. I don't have time to teach you how to treat me. How you treat me is gonna determine the place you have in my life, the importance, you are to me. Like, all of that is gonna play a role in that. So again, my first initial instinct was to just cut her off. But then I went back to something that I was dealing with within myself, having conversations with people that I trust. And one thing that stood out to me was, so I feel like I'm a great problem solver, because all of this stuff comes back to, I'm not just telling you guys this for gossip or just to tell you what's going on in my life. No, I'm telling you this because all of these experiences are helping to like cultivate me into the best version of myself. So when I'm dealing with certain issues, sometimes I don't necessarily want to jump to my first instinct, like, oh, do this, do that. No, I want to think about it. I want to make a good choice. I want to be intentional with my decision making. So yes, I am in the space of clearing my energy. I am in the space of clearing out relationships that don't serve me, clearing out habits that don't serve me, just making way for better. Okay. So my issue has been, every time I am wronged or I feel a certain kind of way by a friend or a family member, I feel like, fuck them. Like, off with their head. Like, no, I don't want them. I don't need them. Get them out my space. But then I'm starting to wonder, is that always the answer? Is that always the solution? Is that always, like, I don't know. Should I take different steps before I get to that first? Because lately that's been the first call. And so then I find myself later revisiting those relationships because they really wasn't over. I just jumped the gun, right? So okay, my first instinct was, yes, definitely to cut her off. But then I was like, well, I do value her friendship and companionship more than I value her business, because she started off as a friend, not a client, right? So I'm like, well, what if I just remove the client title and just get back to the friendship title? Because that's where the value is. The value is not in her as my client. The value is in her as my friend, my associate, someone that I kick it with, someone that I spend time with, someone that, I hang out with when we have our children. We go to the park together. We go to, we watch movies together. We share stories and, things that girlfriends do. We do those things together. But maybe she's just not qualified to be my customer, the same way some of my customers are not qualified to be my friend. So, with all that being said, I came down to the conclusion that I would just break up with her as her stylist. Because like I say, I value her friendship and companionship more than I value her business. Because it ain't that damn consistent, no way. And yeah, I don't think I'm in the budget for that. So I would rather just let you and me have what we have and leave it at that, and not make it too complex with all these stipulations. Well, if I do your hair, you got to pay me up front, because like somebody in my comment section has said that's gonna cause confusion too. Just stop doing her fucking hair. Like, leave it at that. Like, you don't have to be her stylist. There's other people that can do hair and she can pay them. She can play with their time and their money. So I don't know. I guess that was my decision. I guess that's what I decided to do, instead of the whole, all these weird stipulations and, oh, you got to pay me first, or woo, woo, woo. How about just find somebody else to do it, honey? I would rather be your friend and have good energy with that versus me being mad at you for a couple of weeks because you didn't pay me my motherfucking money. Right? So I feel like that's growth. I feel like that's going to work better for me and her. And I feel like it's a win-win situation. Now, the question is going to come in place when I tell her this. And it will, I guess how she responds will be the deal breaker. If she's just like, oh, yeah, I definitely appreciate your friendship or value your friendship more than, our client stylist relationship. So I'm with you on that. Like, yeah, we don't gotta have that dynamic. We can just be friends. If she give me that energy, then I feel like we good. But if she goes into the trying to convince me to change my mind, because I ain't one of them. Now, once I done spoke on some shit, I done spoke on it, and I literally said what I said. So, and that's why we're here at the point that we're at now, because I said to you what I said to you, and you still did not. I don't know, y'all. Wish me luck. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just break up with her as her stylist. I'm going to just let her know. I'm just be like, look, friend, I don't think it's best that I do your hair. I think you need to find you a separate stylist, because I truly do value your friendship more than I value you as a customer. And then you don't even motherfucking tip. So you know damn well I don't really value you as no damn customer, because my customers tip me very well, honey. Sometimes my customers tip me enough to pay for somebody else's hairstyle. And you think I'm finna sit here and play and scavenge and wait for you to pay me? No. You supposed to be my friend? And that's the part that always takes me back to the, you supposed to be my friend? Like, my friends want better for me. And so, I don't know. I'm going to just take her through the cycle. I'm going to let the cycle play out. I'm going to just do it like that. I'm not going to keep going back and forth on it. I'm going to let the cycle play out. I'm going to let the cycle play out. I'm going to just flat out break up with her as her stylist. And hopefully that flows good. And if it don't, then just let the shit unfold and reveal itself. Cause baby, that's what I've been on. Like I don't care. Like, I have really been proud of myself. Like, the last couple of conversations we had, something that I definitely spoke on and was serious about was taking up for yourself, taking up for myself. And that don't necessarily always mean like walking around like a Billy badass. Like, no. Sometimes it just means clearly speaking up and saying what is bothering me. What is making me feel uncomfortable right now? What is making me feel like this ain't working? Like, me just speaking up on that kind of stuff. And so lately it's been happening, y'all. I have been speaking up. I've been speaking up for myself. I've been taking up for myself. I've been saying what's really on my mind, and I've been doing it. So something will happen and I'll like acknowledge it. Like, that, I ain't like that. I ain't like that. And then, and when I say sit on it, only for a couple of seconds. Not like an all day thing. Not like a, later on that day. No. I sit on it for a couple of seconds and just like be real with myself. Like, this really offended me. Or I don't like that. I don't like the way this feels. And then I make sure that I'm calm and able to actually verbalize my emotions, because sometimes we can get pissed about stuff and can't even verbalize what we're trying to say. So we been and went off about something that really just needed a simple conversation. Simplicity is genius. All I needed was a simple conversation. But instead, because something made us uncomfortable and we don't really know how to address it, really don't know how to verbalize it, once we do verbalize it, it's coming off crazy, loud, obnoxious, like weird, because you didn't even have to do all that. So I'm proud of myself, because that's what I've been doing. Like, now my kids, on the other hand, I haven't mastered that yet. With my son, that's simple, because he's older. He's 19. I can clearly, easily have a conversation with him about stuff, and it don't really escalate at all. He's very easy to get along with, very easy to, because he wants to know, he wants to grow, he wants information, he wants to learn. So he's constantly, if anything, I'm fussing at him about getting on my nerves about asking me questions all day, if anything. I think my 9-year-old is the most combative. My 9-year-old is the most combative. She has the most show. She gets the quicker rouse out of me than I would say anybody on this planet. Like, she take me there quicker than anybody else. But I'm learning. Because even with her, I feel like that's part of my challenge. I can't just dump her just because she didn't piss me off or because she ain't doing the things that I want her to do. No. Her pissing me off or her frustrating me or her, trying me is just teaching me about my boundaries and teaching me how I need to operate. It don't have anything to do with her. She's been exactly who she's put here to be. It's about me. My reaction is about me. My reaction is about me. So I sit back, even when she do something that frustrates me or irritate me or whatever, I sit back and I be like, okay, now, how many times have I asked her about this? Okay, so now now I have to set a boundary with her. I have to set a new boundary, and this new boundary might gonna hurt. Okay, so no iPad until you have done da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's gonna be a long list since you couldn't do it right the first time. This is what we doing. No iPad. No, you can't talk on the phone. No, you can't use your iPad. No, you cannot socialize. No, you cannot do TikTok. No, you cannot be on YouTube. None of that shit. None of it. No, none of it. No. And reading a book is not a punishment, so that is not going to be your punishment. Your punishment going to be doing something else. Something else. You can clean up. You can do somebody else's chores. Since doing yours ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? I have to create different boundaries with her. And so then, therefore, I don't get as angry because I'm speaking on her right now. Like, soon as she have a fit, you see that? This is why now you have to do da-da-da-da-da. This is why now you are in the position you're in. Do you see your mood? Look at your face. Look in the mirror. Look how you looking. This is why. Check that shit. Check it. And so it kind of helps me to not be so overwhelmed with so many things with dealing with her up front. Like I'm telling you, when you sit back and you realize how weak your boundaries have been over time, you put your foot down with everybody. Kids, friends, husband, work, school, you start putting your foot down with everybody, because people will run over you if you do not have boundaries. If you let people do nothing, they will sit in your fucking face and do nothing. And they will sit there with their hand out waiting for you to continue to do everything while they sit there and do nothing. If you allow people to use you and play in your face, they gonna goddamn play in your face every moment they get. They're not gonna do nothing no different. So if you allow your friends to take advantage of your skills and your gifts and not compensate you the way the rest of the world has to compensate you, they will continue to do that. So I feel good about my decision. I feel good about, what I decided, which was to just break up with her as a stylist and let her find another hairstylist. There's many of them. We live in Georgia, baby. We in Atlanta. It's a hair salon on every goddamn corner. Everywhere you look is somewhere to get your hair did. So, one make it don't stop no show. And I'm good with that. So I keep y'all updated on how that go, because I haven't seen her yet. We ain't broke up yet. I ain't broke up with her yet, but I think it's gonna go well. I ain't tripping on it, but I am gonna keep y'all updated on how it goes and how the conversation went. And I don't want to just do it via text, and I don't want to just be nasty about it, because she's still my girl. I mean, I feel how I feel, so I'm going to move how I move, to always be a good person first and to protect her feelings and make her feel, valuable, because she is valuable to me. But if you continue to show me that I'm not valuable, because you show me that you play about money. You show me that. I don't play about money. So right there, we're not aligned. I don't know. But either way, y'all, I keep y'all posted on how everything goes. I send nothing but love, peace, and prosperity to you all. Thank you for watching my channel. Now, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, y'all, get them likes up. Get them likes up. Y'all be talking to me, but ain't liking. Talk to me. Tell me, I found myself really debating about posting videos sometimes, because I don't just want to come on here just posting some bull crap just to keep myself in the feed. But I do notice the more y'all communicate with me and talk back and like and subscribe and share, it definitely keeps me in the flow. So keep your girl in the flow. Keep me in the flow. You see the bob is bobbing. Keep me in the flow. But I am finna get back more into my videos. I just been so crazy busy, y'all. I literally asked God for an increase with my business, and things have been through the roof. Customers been coming out of the woodworks. People hair I ain't did in 5-10 years calling me, "You still do hair, girl?" I was wondering, could you hook a girl up? And I'd be like, girl, it'll be my pleasure. Well, anyway, let me go, y'all. I got to get to the house, because I got a client on the way as we speak. Get my children off this playground. All right, y'all. This your girl, Wealthy V, and I'm signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Because when you're hanging with your girl, it's always a vibe. I holla.